Hi, I'm Ruben, CEO of the A1 Group. Today we're going to continue in the sausage making process as we begin to refine a little bit about the Star Dogz app. Star Dogz is the name that we've come up with for our application and for our product. And you'll see Larry, Aaron, and I discussing the finer points of the branding itself. We're going to go through and discuss every part of the branding and all the details. We're not experts in programming and we're not experts in making apps, but we are certainly experts in our area of expertise, and we have a lot of input to give. So you'll see as we go through these videos that it really is the sausage making. It's the back and forth. It's a lot of laughing. It's Larry showing me visually what we've been discussing verbally, and so my reaction is what you would expect. I'm absolutely delighted by the work that Larry does. He is such a consummate professional and such an incredibly valuable member of my team, and just really lucky to know him. I think you'll find that I feel that way about all my team members. You're going to meet Neil Benedict soon, who is our data scientist, and Robert Smithson is going to be one of the next guys, who is a digital printer from Florida who I work with. He's going to help us through the bandana portion of this project, and we're really excited about working with him as well. You'll notice a common denominator among us tend to be old guys with a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge in all of the different areas of product development and go to market, and you're going to be hopefully just learning a little bit about how these things work. So let's get into the episode. It's a little bit long, like I said before, they tend to be long, but you're really seeing the ins and outs and the machinations of the process. So I hope that's of some value to you, and you see and learn from our mistakes as well as what we do well. So let's look forward to having this episode. We'll see you on the next time. All right. Hey, how are you, Larry?
I'm very good. I have a
Look good. That's where I think everything has kind of like a moment. Hey, I like to have my coffee in the morning, and I get outside and I get on the porch, and the coffee's part of it, but it's the atmosphere I'm describing. And if I can how do I replicate the atmosphere and that experience so your coffee isn't just reminiscent of your mornings, but it is. And I think we're heading in that direction. I think AI is going to be of assistance. We're on the graphic side, so for us it's a graphic thing. I think it's the first one out of the gate. I'm really excited about it, Larry, because there's a thirst for news about this stuff, and we're going to put together a little kit for news, and we're going to really work on getting the word out there about it, because a good positive development out of AI, somebody actually making some money from it and developing something new that puts a smile on your face, a good news AI story talking about you. I think it's something we need, right?
Especially dogs.
Yeah, man.
Dogs are loved and they're good and they make people happy and smile. And
they
so many
are.
Dogs were bought during COVID at a bad time, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. And we all love our dogs. And I remember a guy telling me once, if the aliens looked at us from above, because I was walking my dog when we were picking up, scoop and poop, and if the aliens saw us, they wouldn't have any doubt about who's in charge here, And I'm like, yeah. And if you think about, dogs are the second most successful animal species in the world, right? After humans, and they've done that by tagging along with us and being our best buddies, right? So in a crazy world, dogs could be behind the advent of AI in a way to finally control us, right?
Oh boy. Yeah.
I don't know how much more control those things could have over me, I'll tell you.
Agree.
So with that being said, I'm excited about it. I've got a lot of the printing. There's a bunch of different parts, that we've been talking about that advance kind of every day, and we can review our chart as we go along. I did send you the wireframes and the thing for the pouch. Did the pouch make sense? The way we print it is kind of out, and then it folds in and it seals into a pouch at the sealing point.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have a few things to show you. I was kind of cheating off my other work yesterday because I got involved with our stuff and I was having a fun time. So I did go a little further than I thought I would have time. I did a lot. A couple of issues came up in exploring, so I'll show you, but one of them on the pack, we hadn't really thought about this too much, but I kept going back to you saying, well, somebody's going to want that photo of their animal, they're going to cut out of the package. I don't think they're going to do that, but we have stuff we have to put on the front of the pack, and that stuff kind of, how do I say it, ruins the photo. Your logo, the descriptor that it's dehydrated chicken treats.
Now, if we're never seeing a shelf, is that what's necessary? I think is the question. If we're never seeing a shelf, yeah.
I'm going to show you a concept where maybe the part that you rip off, the part that's crimped up at the top with the heat sealing. I have a concept I'm going to show you where I put our logo up there. I put the actual original photo that somebody uploaded of their dog, because we are taking their dog and making it into hyper realistic. And then I put a message. This is that dog's treats with their name and the date, blah, blah, blah. It's all up at the top. I don't care if somebody rips it off. Their photo stays intact.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And then at the bottom, you have to put the net weight and all that. That's legal. We got to have it. So I want to show you a few things.
That's brilliant.
I think you'll be excited. It's a beginning of an exploration. Nothing's, I think we're in good shape on it, but let me show you a few fun things. Because we need fun. Okay, Star Dogz. So first of all, let me take you through two things. The first one is logo. Can you see my screen?
I can.
So this is just Star Dogz, not Star Cats, not Star Pets, just Star Dogz.
Yeah.
So it starts off logo. And, there's a blue version. There's another file I have where instead of the letters being sharp, they're rounded. I'll get to that in a minute. But then remember I was talking the other day about when it's on pack, it could be the person's dog starts to come into the brand. And you're going to see where that gets really interesting and how I handled that on pack inside of the AI generated photo. So I'll show you that in a minute.
Awesome.
But seeing a person's dog in the brand, Ruben, that alone is so different that we're going to get eyeballs. We're going to get press on this. This has never been done this way, right? It's just not.
It's amazing.
Nobody thinks this way, right? So there's the initial logo. There's the rounded edge version, which is a little more what I like. It gives it a personality with the edges just being a little bit more like a treat, like, organic.
The golden retrievers are the ultimate smiling dog,
Yeah, believe it or not, I didn't know this. My son did the research because Golden has been the #1 dog in the U.S. for, last 25 years.
Okay.
But believe it or not, my son's dog right now is the most popular the last 2 years in the country. It's just people are into French Bulldogs.
I just heard they were scarce because my Lady Gaga's bodyguard was shot for the dog. They were trying to steal the dog.
Yeah, people are stealing dogs. So we've got a logo. Then what I started working on was the main thing, the Star Pets.
Yep.
Which is the company,
Yep.
The brand for the whole thing, cats and dogs. And then there's a version of that where there's an AI generated version. And I think we have multiple versions for different uses because that's what makes us unique. We're not just thinking of, we just need a logo for that. We're thinking of a logo that has different types of, it lives in different environments.
That's right. We're not sharing a portion of our brand with someone. We're bringing them in and making it theirs.
Yeah, so even these guys are wearing the star on their neck in the AI generated image, right? That's how I created it.
Yeah.
So this is, and then I went a little further and made the star a little bit more like what you see in the image here. So some initial logo designs for Star Dogz, Star Pets. Then I went and took that, and I took that dog, my friend's golden retriever.
Yeah.
I took it. Hold on. I want to go full screen, and then I want to zoom in. So I took your mechanical file, and I made an AI image of Basil, which is Mindy's dog.
Oh, look at that,
and
dude.
it's sitting with our pack.
That's brilliant.
With her dog.
Inside it. That's amazing.
Inside the logo,
That's
Ruben.
amazing,
So now,
Larry, that's amazing.
and here's why. If we just do an interpretation of Mindy's dog in AI, it almost doesn't look like Mindy's dog exactly. She knows her dog.
Yep.
What I'm doing is I'm taking that part where you have her dog and the imaginary part of the dog, and I'm putting them together in the same damn image. Now we got something here, right? And I'm going to show you what I did with the top of the pack in a minute. And then I said, wouldn't it be really funny if we then, the back of the package is the back of the dog.
Oh, wow.
Wait, I spun it around. So look, this is the back of the dog.
Larry, that's amazing. Look at that.
So, Ruben, now the package becomes this storytelling cool thing. They spin it around. They're like, oh my God, this is like my dog, man. So that's one thing. Having our own package of our dog eating our treats, we might want to apply that to everything. It's always eating our treats, because when they share this image with others, they're going to be sharing our dog treat bag.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
So
incredible.
there was a lot of thinking that went into this, right? A lot of kind of play around how to make this work. I didn't even show Mindy her dog yet. I told her this morning. So that's one thing. Now, how do we put the information on it without rooting the photo? Take a look at the top. I'm going to go full screen. This is, again, I didn't have a ton of hours, so I was playing around with this. I did about 5-6 hours for everything, because I have more to show you. So let's zoom in. What if on the top of the package, forget that the die line's on top of it right now.
Yep.
The brand, the actual original photo you gave us.
Yep.
And a personalized area. The dog's name is Basil May. Basil's Beach Treats. It's the August theme. And here's the descriptor. It's an organic freeze-dried chicken dog treat. They rip it off. We don't worry that we ruin the photo, because the photo is the coolest part, right?
Yeah.
I don't care if you ripped off the top of the bag and our logo's not there anymore, because our logo's right here in the damn package.
That's right.
And then you have your net weight at the bottom, whatever. I don't have it the right size, but whatever the net weight has to be, it'll be down at the bottom in our blue color, no problem. This is an interesting concept. It also treats the information kind of like that new version of pharmaceuticals that they do at Target, where the labels are all the information is very, very clear.
Yep.
Everything here is at the top. Everything. It's all here. You still have it all. It just doesn't screw up the package. Because when I started putting our logo and other information, it ruins the photo.
Yeah.
Now we are not selling on shelf, so we don't have to follow all of the rules that you do when you're shipping
That's
this.
right. It's not our brand. The brand belongs to the customers.
Correct. So logo concept, logo package of treats in the freaking photo with our brand, with their dog's original picture and their dog in our logo. So this was like,
I love it. I love it, Larry. Now, I was going to
then-
say, there is some of the software I was looking at in the manipulation of the images. There's a few different ones that were recommended. And there is one that comes really close to your dog. Like, there are ones that look a little closer to what your dog is. So it doesn't have to be, so different, But yeah, it looks awesome. I love it.
So if we go from there, I kept working. See it?
Yep.
So I worked on top of there, in the background behind this is your original thing. I had to stop when I got to the fourth one, because when we get to the fifth one, I'm confused. But I just started laying out a clean interface.
Yeah, so let me introduce you to that one. I had developed, I thought for a while, I wanted to do like some sort of an AR theme with it. I started to talk to the AI about Nutrilink, right? And how, what the situation with Nutrilink is. And we started talking about an AI layer. So we thought an interesting thing would be to put, because we had thought about putting a QR code where you could attach a video to it.
Yeah.
The video would play. So the thinking was if we could do that as an AR layer. So I had developed that screen as an AR screen where you would, and the whole idea was there was a button up there that says make your dog a star. So it would, anyway, that was kind of the idea behind it. But we can leave it for a secondary push. Like
So, I stopped sharing screen because I wanted to see you for a minute. Okay,
Yep.
let me go back.
So
to
that was the thinking around those screens. That's why it probably didn't make sense.
Yeah, I started to get a little bit lost. So here, I'm in the actual Illustrator file I built this in. Let me just, let me hide my guides for a minute. So all of these make sense, right?
Yes.
They're clear. They're easy. They're clear. It's clean. Great, right? Small, medium, and large. Then when I got here, I wasn't sure what was happening here. And even here, oh shoot, my stuff's on top. Hold on. I think I worked in a different layer. Let me hide all of this for a minute, because I think I had a question for you here. What is now live?
So that was the AR layer.
That is the AR layer. Okay. And then, do we really want to show them the mock-up of their package there? I thought we were just going to show them the image of the dog sitting on the beach in a chair.
So I guess that's up for discussion. I thought at one point maybe they'd like to see a preview of what it would look like, but we don't have to do that.
Well, because each time we give them a visual, aren't we paying 13 cents or 20, whatever it is?
Well, I think the idea is if you're going to subscribe, it would be a feature you get when you're in there. You can kind of preview what it's going to look like, but we can leave it off. I mean, I think people understand what a stand-up pouch is, and you've done a great job with it.
Because if it just showed me there, literally, if it showed me this image, I'm happy. I'm like, okay, there's my freaking dog that I'm using this month in the beach scene. I don't think we have to put it on a pouch, and it saves us one extra rendering.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Okay, let's skip that. Because that was before, I added the little newsreel after, right? The dog news. Yeah. And the dog news is an interesting one. I mean, I kind of, I like it from the standpoint of just an experience coming back to the app, right? And wanting to keep people to keep the app, and then using it eventually to develop some data, like we have a hyper-curated feed about it. But really it was just an attempt on my part to make it more than just an ordering app, but have something that was there. And there's a gallery there as well where you can upload pictures and other people upload pictures. So it's like a social site at the bottom, and there's like a community page where you can upload a picture of your dog. So
are these on the MVP or are these after?
I think the news feed, it's there's not much to it, and I think if we can.
Yeah, that's a scrape, right? You're just scraping news.
Yeah, scraping news. We're curating it, so it comes into I have to look at it every morning and just approve it, and we did that just so nothing wouldn't filter through, like 90 dogs die in a house fire, and
Well, could this be news about my breed?
It could be.
Because then you can get tricks for a golden retriever. Great foods and treats, great foods for your golden retriever, whatnot. Like, it could be about my golden retriever. I'm just asking, I don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, I think I just intended it to be, my intent was to make it fun and eclectic. Like, I think one of the stories is about a black lab that was elected by the town council to be the mayor. And they're saying, new mayor's, he's a good boy doing a great job. Like, this kind of shit,
Yeah. The feel-good stories.
Yeah, like it kind of and I thought for a pet lover, it might be a news feed you want just for that exact kind of stupid shit,
Yeah.
It's just an expansion on the dog photos, right? If you think about the beginning of YouTube, wasn't it the chairman of Time Warner or something who was like, I don't want to watch any more cat videos? He was totally diminishing it, right? Now it's but it's kind of like that was the idea. Was kind of. Because Neil had done the news feed, and I thought the news feeds are kind of interesting way to have an active website that looks like there's stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
That was my thinking around it. That was my thinking.
I get it. So I get it now. What are you signing out of?
I'm sorry?
In the top right corner, it says sign out.
You sign out, and it goes back to the logouts login page.
But why would you sign out of the app? You just swipe it if you want to close it. You wouldn't sign out, per se.
Yeah, I think it had been, there was something going on with it. What was it? No, you're right. It doesn't need to be there.
So should I mock up all of these things as the MVP?
Yeah, and I'll make the changes that you want. Like, I'll take that out. You do,
The
I like
part
your look
over here.
Yeah.
The part over here where I thought it was going to have a step where you can say how many dogs you have or save this as dog number 1.
Let's see.
If we're only going to do that, you have to have 1 dog, then they're going to have to put 2 dogs in the same photo.
So there's a gallery page where you view all of your dogs.
Here.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Yep.
That's past monthly portraits.
So I have like a bunch of different dogs, and I have them all at the top here as well, along the top, and I can choose which dog.
What are you showing me? Hold on, I don't see you.
I've got in the gallery page.
Okay, I found you. I found you.
Yeah. In the gallery page,
Yeah.
I've registered a few dogs. Every time you register a new dog under the user, it gives you a new tab.
Oh, that's not in your wireframe.
Is that not in there?
No, your gallery is past photos, like my dog on the beach, my dog flying through the sky kind of stuff, not the photos of my dog.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I've registered yeah, this is for multiple dogs.
So wait, maybe you meant this screen number 7 gallery is not the past photos like your dog on the beach AI. You meant the photos of your dog.
Yeah, and because I have community where you have past pictures you can load up.
So this is, oh, so is this where you would choose dog number 1, 2? We're missing the step of how you do that in the AI.
Okay,
in the
so,
wireframe.
yeah, you're missing the sign up page. Does it not have the sign up page?
The sign up page is here, the main sign up page.
Yeah, where you select your breed and it has a scroll menu.
That's here in the add your dog.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but it didn't say how many dogs or how would you ever add another dog?
Okay, let's see. Okay. So on the first screen, I have the whether I have an account or don't. If I don't have an account, then it takes me to the sign up create screen, right? Create an account.
Yeah, the sign up account. I only go from get started to sign up. I don't have an in between where it says, do you have, like, log in? So I think the wireframe is skipping some of the things that you actually have on your app.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to photograph each one of these. I'm going to print screen them.
Screenshot every screen.
Yeah.
That would help a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
But I think, like, this look is nice. The logo.
I love it. I think it's great.
Cleanness, gold and blue. You know, blue is one of the most popular colors. The gold, it feels premium. Like, it's clean and nice.
Yep.
And the photos are really going to shine here on white.
I think they are. I think it looks great. I think it's awesome. I think
So
the whole
I'm
concept
gonna
of the
keep-
pouch. You hit a home run here, Larry. What can I tell you, man? It's fucking awesome.
Well, we're going to hit a lot of home runs. So if you give me the screenshots all the way through, like the gauntlet of all the screens, that
Yep.
would help me. That would help me continue.
Okay. I'm
A
gonna do that.
lot.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's think about. Okay, yeah. Let me send you that, and then we can have a follow up. That stuff looks awesome. Absolutely awesome.
I'm trying to think. Oh, and the other thing I was doing internally because I don't have access to your. Wait, what error did that just give me? Sorry, Excel can't open 2 workbooks with the same name at the same time. Oh, because I already have it open. I started my own tracker
Yep.
because I don't have access to how you did yours. And I was just starting to put in things that have to be done in categories because I was starting to take my notes and say, oh, I better document that. I better do this or that. So I can start adding this if you have a shared workflow tool, or I'll just keep adding them to my stuff here.
All right, so we can use this to update that.
Yeah, so why don't I create a master and then I'll share this and we can use a workbook shared together?
Yep.
Because I definitely started putting down the thoughts about all this stuff. And I'm trying to think if I did anything else that I wanted to show you. I do think that's a cool freaking package.
That looks awesome. That looks amazing.
This is a cool freaking package.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be like, because the impact of seeing it when you get it out and just the quality of the picture, and that's amazing. That's a great feature.
It's really funny. It's just funny. There's this humor. It's your dog. It's just funny, you know. Who would want to throw this out? Do you want to throw out a photo? Nobody's going to throw this package out.
No, you're gonna, once it's empty, you're just gonna fold it up nicely and leave them and have them. You know, they're gonna be like photos we sent you. So you may not clip them out, but you'll keep them.
Yeah, the biggest thing is we need to create a viral buzz so that they share this photo.
Yes.
We want them to share this out. And that share could give somebody a 5% off, 10% off, whatever it is.
Yeah, you know, I think there's a lot there in how the internet communicates and these kind of things happen in real time. And I think because of the nature of the product and how new it is, it lends itself to this kind of sharing. And I'm very optimistic about it. I think with 100 dog owners to start and a good campaign, you know, it builds pretty quickly, and we have to be measured about the rate of growth, because the manufacturing stuff, you know, we just have to make sure we don't fall down.
Yeah. You know, ChatGPT, which is what I use for these images,
Yep.
they up the quality of their images. These images were higher quality than just a month ago.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty decent.
Yeah.
So that's what I got for you today.
That's awesome, Larry.
I think it was a big day, actually.
You want to send me a couple of PDFs?
Yeah, I'll send
And
you all of them.
I'm gonna photograph the wireframes and send them to you right now.
Yeah, I always get lost in this meeting sharing interfaces. Here we go, that's us, so let me stop sharing. And then before I forget, because I know once Lisa shows up here, I'm gonna be crazy.
I'll find out when the treats are shipping to your house today, so I'll text you.
Yeah, I'm still curious, are we getting ones for small dogs, medium and large, or he's just sending treats?
Yeah, he can do both. What he's gonna do is send me some pictures of what he can do.
Yeah, that would be great, because I even let AI guess. If you look at this image of, where's the one of the dog sitting at the beach? Here it is. It made it into little dog bones, but that's his stuff is going to be more raw looking,
Yeah.
not shapes.
Yeah.
So I need to give that input. We're going to need to give that input for AI. Even for our concepts here, we need AI to know what these treats look like for a small dog, medium dog.
I'm gonna get you some photos today. Let me. I owe
Yeah.
him a call, so he'll be on my list.
One of them's too big. So the dog treat package, I'm gonna compress those and send them to you. So, oh shit, some of these are big. I'm gonna make you smaller PDFs.
Okay, cool,
I'll do it right when we hang up.
awesome. Well,
And
I
that
really
way you-
appreciate this. Let's we'll talk and schedule our next session.
Correct. Yeah, we have a few things we have to do.
Yep. Yep. But now that
yeah.
you're getting the artwork going, we'll be able to send some stuff down to Columbia and have them start making some proofs for us.
It would be really good to have some test stuff done, yeah.
Yeah, so we can do that next week, so.
And what do we have to, do you know legally, what do we have to put on the package?
For
We still
direct to
need to have-
consumer, I think we just have to have all the FDA stuff, like all the ingredients and where it's manufactured, someone to call, number to call if there's an emergency. You're kind of, I don't think you can get away from that stuff.
No.
I'm gonna
But-
confirm, okay?
Yeah, whatever stuff needs to be on there, we just need that info.
We can also use the bottom of the pouch.
Yep. Look, cranberry, Ocean Spray Cranberry, I don't know if you remember, they did something so brilliant because of those legal issues of what you have to put on the package. They used the side of the package as the front panel.
Oh, cool.
That got them away from the front and the back having to put all that shit there.
Yeah.
That was brilliant, right? So,
Yeah.
anything that, if he already has, like, he's shipping this to people, so he might have all of that
Well, yeah,
information.
no, he'll have all of that. I'll get you all of it.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah. He's got a guy who sells it at Costco, so he's got everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
you
gonna
know
get
what
him
he
to
sells
send you
it?
some samples of the other stuff too, just so you can see. Like he's got some lung and some other stuff. He's got the lungs kind of funky looking, but they're big chunks. And
Yeah, I'm just hoping, I have this weird feeling, but I'm hoping that he doesn't just have the treat that looks more like a yam treat, like they're big long treats. Because what is a small dog gonna do?
yeah, no, they're actually small strips.
They're small strips.
Yeah,
And then he has medium and large strips?
yeah,
I see.
yeah. So I remember, like
Okay.
with my dogs, I used to give them a couple of them. They're small strips, so they can eat a couple. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I liked about it was chicken. Like I could clearly see it was chicken. There was nothing added to it, so it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some dogs have issues and allergies with it, but you know,
Yeah.
I think that's something the person who comes in as our big partner, once we have success, we'll figure that out, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
So,
Larry, thank you.
It's going to take me about 10 minutes, but I'm going to
Okay.
shrink some PDFs and send them to you in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll talk
All right.
soon.